Imagine waking up one morning. You go to cook breakfast, and the fuel your family depends on is just gone. No warning, no explanation, no backup. That's exactly what happened to over 1 million Kenyan households overnight. Before we dive in, hit the like button, subscribe to Alvan Global, and turn on notifications because we break global stories before they fade from the headlines. Now here's the big question. How does a $100 million clean energy company collapse in just one day? Let me tell you the story of KOKO Networks. On January 31st, something unbelievable happened across Kenya. Thousands of automated fuel machines switched off. Fuel distribution stopped. Staff were told not to come to work. And employees? They didn't get meetings. They didn't get severance briefings. They got a text message. Just like that, KOKO Networks was gone. More than 700 direct employees were affected, and thousands of agents who depended on commissions were suddenly jobless. But the real shockwave? Up to 1.5 million households woke up with no cooking fuel. So what exactly was KOKO? KOKO Networks wasn't some shaky startup operating out of a garage. Founded in 2013, it became one of Kenya's most visible clean energy companies, with over 3,000 automated ethanol dispensing machines across urban areas. If you've lived in Nairobi or major towns, you've probably seen them. KOKO sold bioethanol fuel, a cleaner alternative to charcoal and kerosene. Cheaper, cleaner, healthier. For many families, it wasn't just fuel, it was daily life. So how did KOKO manage to make clean fuel affordable for low-income households? Here's where things get interesting. KOKO's entire model ran on one powerful idea: carbon credits. Here's the simple version. When households switched from charcoal to ethanol, carbon emissions dropped. Those emission reductions were turned into carbon credits. KOKO sold those credits to international companies trying to offset pollution. That money was used to heavily subsidize fuel and stoves. Ethanol refills as low as 30 shillings. Stoves about 1,500 shillings instead of 13,000 shillings. That's why KOKO scaled so fast. Clean cooking, cheaper meals, fewer trees cut down, less indoor smoke. On paper, it looked like a perfect climate success story. But there was one tiny detail, one letter. KOKO needed a letter of authorization from the Kenyan government. That letter allowed them to sell all their carbon credits internationally. No letter, no carbon credit revenue. No revenue, no subsidies. No subsidies, no business. According to sources, the government refused to issue the authorization, and once that happened, the math stopped working. Executives realized they couldn't meet financial obligations. They held 2 days of intense internal meetings, and then they pulled the plug. Completely, immediately. No gradual wind down. Now let's talk about the fallout. Employees lost jobs overnight. Agents lost income. Investors, some linked to World Bank-aligned institutions and Microsoft's climate fund, are nursing losses. But the biggest concern? Millions of households may now return to charcoal. That means more deforestation, more indoor air pollution, more respiratory illness, more emissions. Energy experts warn years of progress could be reversed. And suddenly, a bigger question emerges. KOKO Networks was once held up as proof that private capital plus climate action could work in Africa. Now it's a case study in how one policy decision can collapse an entire system. So here's the cliffhanger. Will Kenya's clean energy transition survive this setback? Will carbon credit-based climate businesses rethink their models? And could other climate startups be next? That story is still unfolding. If you want part 2, where we break down who might replace KOKO, what happens to customers, and what this means for Africa's green future, subscribe to Alvan Global, like this video, and share it. I'm Alvan, and this is Global News Explained, Not Ignored.